Unit 2, Picture Writing, September 4th. Writing Sample 1. One Saturday evening, Sherry invited her friend Brooke to hang out at her house after seeing a movie together. They stayed up late chatting about Sherry's audition for a local play the next morning at 9 a.m. She was nervous, so she wanted to ask Brooke for some advice about the role she would be trying out for. At 1 a.m., Brooke finally said goodnight and went home. Rather than going straight to bed, however, Sherry stayed up for another hour browsing Instagram and checking Facebook. 8 hours later, Sherry opened her eyes and glanced at the clock. She meant to get up early and rehearse her lines, but she overslept by 3 hours. It slowly dawned on her that she must have forgotten to set her alarm because she'd been so busy on her phone. Dismayed, she picked up her phone and checked her messages. Sure enough, there were 5 missed calls and a text message telling her not to bother going in for the audition. From that point on, Sherry resolved to put her goals first and her phone second. Writing Sample 2. On Saturday night, Elizabeth had her friend Julia over for dinner. They hadn't seen each other for some time, so they talked until it was past 10 p.m. Julia had to leave around 10:30 p.m., but they kept chatting on their phones for another couple of hours. After saying goodnight around 1 a.m., Elizabeth continued to use her phone, this time to play games. She also watched a few TV shows. It was past 2 a.m. when Elizabeth finally went to sleep. The next morning, Elizabeth woke up at 10 a.m. Suddenly, she remembered that she was supposed to meet some friends for brunch at 10:30 a.m. She got ready as fast as she could, but she was still very late to the restaurant. Her friends forgave her, and they still had a nice brunch, but Elizabeth was ashamed. She felt she disrespected her friends by forgetting about the plans they made. She promised herself that she wouldn't be so forgetful in the future or stay up so late if she had a morning appointment.